Hi friends. Someone said to me recently, they didn't say that, they said, and I'm sorry to say it, Hannah, but you failed. It was a test from the universe and you failed. And firstly, no, I did not fail in any way, shape or form. I learned a beautiful amount of love and compassion for myself through that experience. And I wouldn't say failure is someone else's expectation of what we should be to them versus what is actually true and innately who we are and what we offer and what we've always offered others. Someone else's misinterpretation of who we are has never been our responsibility to live up to. I also realised that a lot of people are operating under the idea that the universe is as judgmental as humanity. Which, when you think about it, is just bloody ridiculous. Because the universe, well, I think it's Esther Hicks from Abraham Hicks, talks about how you wouldn't look at a toddler trying to learn to walk when they fall over and say, "Get up, you dummy, you failed." Like, you'd just say, "Oh, it's okay, you get up again, you try again, it's all good." And I think that what we have culturally made failure to be, to me, just doesn't exist. Because what failure implies is that there was something to get right in the first place. When all we're really doing here on earth is experimenting and learning and growing and sharing, and it's my perspective that we come here to be art. We come here to be authentic expressions of ourselves. And yeah, I just think it's BS that we judge not only ourselves, but we project it out onto other people. That's where the world of coaching and therapy and self-help can be so challenging for sensitive beings, and for anyone, actually. I think we're all sensitive in our own special ways, whether we like to admit it or not. Because people project so much of their own world onto you, or onto your services, onto who you are as a person, before really giving you time to show them, or before they are mature enough to receive what it is that you're actually gifting. And so obviously we have amazing methods of qualification, and we should always only serve those we really truly believe we can help or serve or love through a situation, we can witness through a situation, we can lead towards a deeper, pleasurable version of themselves and their lives. And that is the single greatest gift. It's the single greatest gift. And I've been really withdrawn from that gift and my gift and the gift that God has given me, because of what someone I felt was close to me and should know me well had believed about me. Now, again and again in life, we're gifted opportunities to demonstrate love, and how we can love ourselves, how we can love others, how we can be more compassionate to the judgments and the limitations of others and self. There's also a really beautiful line to be drawn over what types of relationships we accept into our reality. No one wants to be friends with someone who's consistently judging them and you're not living up to their expectations. And that goes for yourself as well, right? If you're treating other people that way, that means there's an element of, oh, I must be failing at life, or I've failed at life. You know, the universe is testing me and I failed. That's really what she's saying. That's really what people are saying. We can't judge ourselves like that. And one thing I'm really grateful for, actually, over the last few weeks especially, is through challenging conversations, people may have deeply misinterpreted me through what I've been sharing or how I've been sharing, but I've stayed so peaceful, so calm, so in my own frame. And yes, I might have been passionate on one occasion and shared what I really felt, just as they had, probably with a lot more spite in the energy than me. But it wasn't well received to share with passion. Even when we're expressing with joy and love and peace in our hearts, it just shows the space of pain that so many people are holding and projecting, because that's what they're expecting to see or expecting to hear from someone. It actually breaks my heart, or it would if it wasn't breaking open instead. I think that's a much better way of looking at it. And I feel like it's an invitation for me to really assess the way I'm serving and how I'm serving and who I'm serving and the way in which people are demanding and expecting from me because I have showed up in a certain kind of way of being available, of listening, of helping people for free consistently, offering my love when I get the opportunity to. And actually just taking a step back from that and being a little more formal in my approach to my business, to myself, to my soul, for my own personal beauty, my own personal love, my own personal art, so that I may thrive in the environments that I'm creating. And it feels good. It feels really good. The thing is, if people want something for free, they don't really respect it enough to pay for it or to invest time into it. And what I'm noticing is those people are the first people to throw it back in your face when they don't get what they want. When you're not available for the way that they close up and don't share their hearts and don't hear what you're saying but just project it back onto you and say, you're the one, you're doing, look at you. And I'm saying, well, I am looking at me. Are you looking at you? So taking some pressure off in my business is going to look like a bit of a sidestep. I will take clients again very, very soon, especially when I'm approached by people, which often happens. But I'm really going to have firmer boundaries with friendships and those I serve, because it's not healthy for me anymore to give so freely, which is kind of sad, but also it gives me more capacity to share here, for example, or to spend time with loved ones, to treat myself. So I hope that if you're viewing this and feeling this, you can take inspiration for your own reality. And my beautiful coach Shoshana Raven says, love gets to be easy. Love gets to be easy. And I feel like love being easy really does come from knowing ourselves, knowing our worth, knowing what we will and won't allow. And also what's genuinely compatible with us. Compatibility is a huge factor. The wind agrees. With that being said, I'm going to love you and leave you for a while and say hasta luego. Hablamos pronto. Te amo.